What's going on, YouTubers? This is Moparman 1978. I'm out here on finally a lovely day. I think it's supposed to get to around 60 degrees today here. But wanted to do a short video on, and I'll have the link for No Name Nationals, the hashtag in the video description, etc. on the title and stuff. But wanted to show you another modification I'm going to be doing to my pickup truck. It's a performance upgrade and a safety upgrade. So let me show you here. We got this B&M shifter here. It's a Quicksilver shifter. This is actually what's going to be going into my Dart once I get the Dart all done up and the racing transmission and stuff put in there. I'll probably swap it over when I have the regular stock transmission in there with the slant 6 until I get the 318 built. But I'm just using this as an example. But I'll take this off here real quick. Pop this all off. Set this aside. Well, what I wanted to show you is I want to get the B&M Star shifter. I found a used one online. It's pretty reasonable. I don't want to buy a brand new one, but I've had one in the past. I should have never sold it, but at the time I needed the money anyway. Long story short, what I want to do is, since I want a ratchet shifter for my truck, since it came with a shifter on the column, the one on the column, since I have a racing shift kit and the racing transmission in my truck, when I want to manually shift it, I want to make sure that if I'm happen to race somebody out on the street or something or whatever, just for shits and grins, or just getting on it without racing anybody, I want to make sure that I don't overshift it and possibly put it into reverse while or park while going down the road, because right now the shifter on the column is, even though if you pull back and like you're supposed to and go through the gears shifting, it still has, it likes to catch a little bit. It's got like a little resistance, and if you got to give it a little extra tug, and if it does, and I've already checked all the linkage and the bushings and all that stuff, it's just, what I don't want to do is in the heat of the moment be shifting and all of a sudden try to shift it from first gear to whatever, especially doing burnouts and stuff, and overshift it and slip through neutral into reverse. And so with the ratchet shifter, when the Star shifter I had in the past, when there's usually a little T-handle safety lever here that you pull up, it's a lock, you pull it up, and then when you shift it all the way back past, well, first gear, it turns into a ratchet shifter instead of just being a regular shifter, and then you can just bump it from second to drive. And if you happen to go past drive, it'll go into neutral. But if you go past neutral, it's actually got a lock built into it, so you won't accidentally slip it into reverse. Well, so that's the reason I want to put in one of the upgrades I was wanting to do anyway, besides the No Name Nationals for my truck, was to put and I looked around online and I saw a lot of long neck shifters for trucks and stuff like that, or rat rods and whatnot. But I wanted something that was a regular shifter, but then when I wanted to race the truck or whatever, I wanted a ratchet shifter. So in order to fix that situation, I either have to buy a tube and put the heavy-duty steel tubing and put the threads on the inside and screw it onto this part here, and then heat it and bend it, and then put the stick shift knob on the other end, put a threaded stud in it or whatever. Anyway, that's one option. Or what I could do is I can take this shifter rod out of the shifter itself and just go buy a long, thick strip of, well, I think it's 1 inch, 1.5 inch stock, flat stock strip of metal from like Menards or something, And then just basically, because I don't feel like cutting this in half and trying to weld on it and stuff. That would just make it look like crap. But anyway, and it'd destroy a nice little shifter rod. Anyway, and just make my own custom long neck bent shifter shaft, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I've got a torch, and my dad's got a blacksmith shop since he's a certified blacksmith. We can take it down to his forge and heat the steel up and custom bend it on. He's also got a couple heavy-duty anvils that we can custom bend if we have to, the shifter rod and all that stuff. And then if I want to, I'll either just leave the shifter shaft, or whatever you want to call this damn thing, bare metal, and or paint it or polish it up and put a clear coat on it, or I'll paint it maybe with some of that hammered paint from Rust-Oleum. Since it's chip resistant, I might do that silver or pewter and that, or I might take the shifter shaft and maybe have somebody powder coat it or something. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do, but I want to be as low budget as possible and to make it a functioning floor shifter for the truck, which I think would make it look cool while still having my bench seat in there, because I don't want to switch the buckets. I like buckets, but I still don't want to deal with having to switch out bucket seats right now for my truck. But anyway, I rambled on long enough. Feel free to comment below. Good, bad, whatever. Laugh at the video, I don't care. But anyway, also, I didn't realize this, but when you go onto my Mopar Man channel and you click on where it gives you like the listings of like video, what is it, about self, or whatever it is, the history or whatever it is, it gives you listings. And if you, there's one that says channel or channels, and you click on that. Well, I didn't know my setting was turned off on that, so now it's on, and it has a complete listing of everybody that I've subscribed to or has subscribed to me, to my channel. So feel free to check that out. There's a lot of good channels on there that I subscribe to or subscribe to me. But and I'll be doing a video later on today about the 65 Valiant 4-door that's for sale here in Branson, that I've been talking in some of the live chats about. So you'll get to see that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day.